You know, when you have a very busy news day, as has happened recently with the inauguration of President Trump over in the United States of America, it's always a good day, so the government over here think, to bury news. And that is, of course, to put out one of their statements that they promised so wholeheartedly, and then, of course, won an election on, albeit a small majority. But this particular individual, Wes Streeting, the current British Health Secretary, well, apparently he was going to, no, everything was going to change. He was going to make it happen where the previous government hadn't, and of course went on TV to refuse about this on numerous occasions. But guess what? On the day of inauguration, this is what he released. Morning, good to see you. Thank you so much as ever for joining me today in the very heart of London's underground. It's possibly very apt to this, because this is exactly where they like to bury news. We're talking, of course, about the British government and your health. This is important, you see, because a couple of weeks ago, the government decided to release, alongside Sir Keir Starmer, this brand new health app where you could, well, virtually get treatment by the flick or a tap of your phone. Never really works like that, does it? If you try and get an appointment, everything's a mess, as I found out recently. One side doesn't know what the other side's doing. You get told their next appointments are in 3 months. 2 minutes later, they call you back and say they found one. Which is it? You understand? What's interesting here, though, about this particular story is basically the current health secretary, Wes Streeting, he, of course, that's normally smeared in sun-kissed makeup on TV, all the while smiling, so trying to make you feel that he's cosy, comfortable, and that you can trust him. But of course it was this. They were going to build brand new hospitals. Oh yes, within 5 years, 18 at a push, and work was going to get going straight away, even if the British Deputy Prime Minister, Angela Rayner, had to get out there and place the bricks herself, all the while extracting herself again from yet another grace and favour home. You get the picture. So it comes as no surprise to find that on this particular day, suddenly they've had a revised plan. And now the potential to get the waiting list down, for you to get an appointment, for you to see a doctor or a nurse, or get that much needed operation put together, well, no, there's going to be a bit of a, well, in fact, it could be about 20 years now. Now, what I find incredible is that nobody is shocked at all or surprised. That is by the by. And it's not just this government, it's all governments. But why do they promise to do things that they know they have simply no chance of actually achieving? And it's a little bit like the current Chancellor of the Exchequer, Rachel Reeves, alongside Sir Keir Starmer. They kept going on and on about how they had a fully costed plan and how, things would not be going up, taxes, the winter fuel allowance, all that sort of stuff, because they were brainy enough. The adults were now in charge, as Sir Keir said. And what you found out, in fact, that you've got a bunch of people clearly have no idea what they're doing. And this particular health secretary, Wes Streeting, is calling upon previous Labour health secretaries to try and advise him on what to do. If it's that bad and he doesn't know how to build a hospital, why on earth is he in his own job? And more importantly, should this now, the whole situation with him, be put on life support? According to insiders, he sees himself, once the removal of Angela Rayner and Sir Keir Starmer, as a potential British Prime Minister. Wow. With results like this, would you vote for Wes? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.